first floor, right when you walk in. It's a great place for group projects and stuff. It's a great place if you want to talk to someone. But then once you get higher up, it's usually better. It's quieter, so if you're more of like a quiet studied person, you definitely head up to like floors 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I would say that the first floor is more for socializing. People usually come here just to talk to each other or hang out in the cafe.
Well, the key to finding the best place to study in Bird is to know where the plugs are at, so you can have your laptop plugged in.
So a good tip is to look for the quiet rooms. There's a quiet area downstairs in the basement.
I mean, if you really want to get some stuff done, you have to go in the quiet rooms, either in the basement or you have to get one of the rooms in the corners. That's if you want to get some stuff done. If not, then
Either go down or up because of like the noise of traffic coming through the library, and also because of the cafe. It seems usually a lot quieter if you go a couple floors up or if you go down a floor.
And then the third, fourth, and fifth floor is probably my favorite place to study because you can really lose yourself and nobody knows where you are, or your friends won't, so they won't distract you, and you can really get a lot of studying done.
I like the cafe because it's just a nice place to sit and get coffee or tea, and I personally like to do that while I'm studying. And if you get one of the side booths, there's good view. You can kind of watch the people walking by, little study distraction.
Not spacey, but I like to sometimes like take myself away from my work, and rather than like actually getting up out of my seat, I like to look at the quad, which is kind of nice. Which the higher you go up, like there'll be tables where you can look outside of the quad, which is nice, kind of like refresh yourself to get back into studying or doing your homework or anything.
Especially second floor has the comfiest chairs. People just like take naps there every single day. They have an awesome cafe. I love their like Caesar wraps, and they're like delicious. I mean,
Bird's not the only library that you should go to though. There's lots of great libraries on campus. If you're looking for someplace quiet, I suggest Carnegie. There's really great places to study, and also it's kind of a nostalgic feel. But
that's one main thing, is to find your place, find where you're comfortable, with, and where you can really be the most productive.
Yeah, it's a place to meet up for groups.
They're really helpful for group projects. You can get stuff within your specific school, but this is sort of a centralized location that's really helpful if you're trying to do a group project.
So sometimes we may end up doing work in the cafe area. Other times we'll be out in the front, or we'll go down in the basement.
For my speech class, I had a group presentation, and it was really easy to meet here because we all came from different colleges, and of course we all want to meet in our own college. But at the same time, Bird's a great central location to meet. Everyone knows where it is. So we usually just try to find a big table with lots of seats, and it accommodates everyone. So
What really helps is getting the team technology room. Now those rooms, they really work.
Skype chat, you can do group meetings. They've got all sorts of technology up there. Wireless keyboards, wireless mouses, all sorts of things. They're actually also set up so that you can practice doing presentations. So if you've got a presentation, that's a great place to practice. You can sort of get a quiet space where you can practice all by yourself.
I play Pandora on the big screen, and I put it on classical music, and it has a table with some chairs, so some friends, we just all get together and we actually study, like we actually do work, and we're not really distracted by everybody that's coming in and out of the library.
If you need help, there's tutors, there's the technology people, there's people who can help you with any research. There's also
Librarians are not just here just to tell you where a book is. They're here to show you and guide you through so many different ways where you can find information if you have to do a paper, or if you do or like the research papers or anything like that. They help you not only find what you're looking for, but teach you how to do it on your own. So
the librarians are really helpful. So if you just go up and say, I have no idea where to look for this, can you just like point me in the right direction? They'll like give you directions on where to go, and they're pretty amazing here.
In the Whitman School, we have I want to say a personal librarian. So she comes and she sits at her own little desk, and she answers questions that the business students may have about utilizing the databases or what resources, because we have a different focus area than just some of the more general schools. So
she came into one of my music history classes last semester and offered us research help, and I didn't really know what research help meant, because I had never really worked on a project where I needed to do the level of research that I was doing for this project I was working on.
Everyone here is really helpful with whatever you might need. Don't be like afraid to ask. I know I was a freshman the first couple of months here. I was kind of nervous like asking anyone, but don't be at all.
Within engineering, we have a specific librarian, and she set up a website where if we had to do any research, we can sort of just pick our major and then search in whatever we're looking for, and it'll search all specific. It does it for you. It picks specific related databases, and then
There's been a lot of speakers that come into the class explaining how to utilize the databases, and it's always like there are a lot of resources in the library that you can just call or text someone to help you find things, or just go ask one of the front desk assistants.
We have to remember that there's a lot of things that the university provides us that we just you don't even know is there until you go look for it. And having people like our architectural librarian, Barbara Opar, really will help you understand that there are things that you can't find online that you can really use to help yourself grow as a student.
I mean, I guess just all the resources that are here. There's a lot that you don't know that's here when you come in. I mean, you think library, okay, you got books, you got librarians, things like that, but there's a lot more going on here. There's a lot of resources. I mean,
there's a lot of information, and researching is very powerful, but you got to know where to start. So, I mean, I guess some confusing things were how everything works, but it's pretty, I don't know, it's pretty simple. Syracuse website, you can search up books that you need. So if you're looking for something specific, you can find it.
You can search through the library website and just access scholarly journals and articles right online and find it. You don't even need to use many of the resources in the actual library. You can get most of it online. And it's
So if you like log on to the SYR website, the library, you can like use all the databases, and it's really easy to find information.
I would say explore it. There's definitely a lot more than meets the eye. There are a lot of resources available, a lot of people who are friendly and here to help.
I would just say make sure that you maximize your time there. You know, I think some students go there because there's food, and some students go there because there's computers, but just use it for all that it is. Go there for food, you know, go there to hang out, go there to study with people, go there for group meetings, but also go there to do your research, go there to write your papers. You know, use what the library is built for, which is as a study place.